Hey everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a first look at the AH-64 Apache Helicopter for Team Yankee. That's a World War III miniatures game from Battlefront Miniatures, the fine folks that brought us Flames of War. Now, I am a Team Yankee fan. I don't get to play as much Team Yankee as I probably want or have the time for. But I sure do like it, and I'm really excited for this release. When Team Yankee was announced as a concept, a hypothetical World War III in miniature, immediately the Apache is one of those iconic vehicles that you think about. Well, at least I did. Of course, when Team Yankee originally released, the time frame of the war was before the release of the Apache, historically speaking. So the Apache wasn't in there, and we had a really cool Cobra model, Cobra helicopter, but no Apache. So with the release of the latest American book and the new version of Team Yankee, we're finally getting some of those iconic vehicles that a lot of people, not just me, have been looking forward to. All right, so on the front of the box, we see two very cool looking Apaches. Flip this guy over. We get the contents. I noticed that Battlefront is switching to all plastic with most of, if not all, of their aircraft. The original releases were kind of a resin or a resiny plastic. If you saw the IL-2 Sturmovik unboxing I did recently for an example of that. And it worked fine. Like all of my A10s are that resin material. I know they have new plastic, but I'm not going to switch over. Same thing with the Apaches or plastic kits, the Hueys. So this will be my first plastic aircraft for Team Yankee that I've put together. This box comes with 2 helicopters, 2 flight stands, 4 rare earth magnets, an assembly guide, and a unit card. Alright, so let's take a look and see what we get. Here we go, the contents of the box. We have the helicopters are spread between 2 frames, it looks like. There's 4 frames total. We'll come back and take a look at this in a minute. This, I'm not sure what's in here. Nothing. It's just a filler. Okay, well, sorry if I built your hopes up, only to dash them as mine were dashed. All right, these are the official Battlefront flight stands with the extra tall piece, which is cool. You have the card. We'll take a look at that unit card in a minute, and the magnets are in here somewhere too. At least I would assume they're in here somewhere. Oh, no, they're the magnets. They're just kind of loose. Okay, well. So we got magnets. All right, let's take a look at the assembly guide. These guys put together good models, but their instructions are nowhere near what like Games Workshop is producing as far as instructions. Granted, that doesn't look complicated at all. But, oh yeah, look at that. You do have the 64D option, which is the longbow, which is very cool. It's probably, nowadays, the more iconic. All right, let's take a look at the frame. Boy, this is a big fella. No option for clear canopy, even though it's a plastic model this time around. So you're still painting your canopy. That's one of the few things that kills immersion with these models like that, is you have to paint the canopy a solid color. Now, granted, it's a war game, so that's okay, but switching to plastic, I was wondering if they'd go with clear canopy, but I guess not. But nice detail. Tail rotor, machine gun, all kinds of rocket pods and missiles. Very cool. So you get 2 of those, obviously, for the 2 helicopters. They're identical, and then over here, we are taking a look at the frame with the main rotor. There's the longbow piece. Sorry, I nudged the tripod there. Kind of the wings of the Apache. I don't know if that's the correct term, but very cool. One of the difficult things with helicopters is storing the rotors. The rotors sure take up a lot, and maybe you're lucky, but I don't know a single Team Yankee player who hasn't broken at least one rotor off of their helicopters. Magnetizing the rotor is the best option if it's possible, and it's probably possible with these, but I don't see anything necessarily built into it. So maybe the way that that rotor is attached there could be replaced with a magnet. Or that piece is a pull-out piece, so you don't need a magnet. I wonder. Maybe that can just be dry fitted, and it'll be secure enough to just keep it in there and you can pull it out. But really, that's the best bet with the rotor, is if you can separate it during transport when you're not playing with it, and then just just slap them on when you put them on the field. All right, so there you go. That's the that's the model itself. Let's take a look at this card. I know there's a glare, so we'll open this up. Just one card. So we get helicopter aircraft unit with hunter killer and thermal imaging. It's hit on a 4 plus save. Its weapons include Hellfire missiles, 30mm chain gun, and M159 rocket launcher. So the Hellfire missile gives you a very nice anti-tank of 25. Any tank in the game is going to have to be nervous about that. Firepower 3+. Chain gun gives you a nice 6 shots halted, 3 shots on the move, strength 8. Only thing that's going to be threatening is non-tank armor, BMPs and the like. And the rocket launcher gives you basically an artillery template. Now, on the back side here, each one of these is 6 points, so a whole platoon of 4, maxed out platoon of 4 is a whopping 24 points. That's 1/4 of your army if you're playing a 100-point battle. Heat, hunter killer, 1 shot, and thermal imaging. So it'll be interesting to see. I haven't actually played a Team Yankee game in a long time now, and I'm curious how the meta is now. Are aircraft worth it? I know the debate was, as the game progressed in the original release, AA got more deadly, or at least it became more plentiful on the battlefield. So it's a lot harder to keep these guys alive. If you're paying 25 points for something for 4 of these, 24 points for 4 of these, and they only get a 4-up save, and they're hit on a 4+, that's a risky thing. Now, the nice thing, unlike aircraft, these guys, they can be on the table the whole time, but still, that's a lot of points. But heck, you know what? It's an iconic vehicle, and it looks cool, and that's good enough for me right now. Even if it gets blasted out of the skies, we finally have the AH-64 Apache in the game. Now, if you guys would like to see a build video of this, please do let me know down in the comments below. I think that's something we could do as we get this ready. I don't know about a painting video, just because that's a pretty straightforward paint job. Nothing too fancy there. So, but curious, let me know. Throw the video a like, and let me know down in the comments below if you'd like to see a build video, and we can make that happen if there's an interest. So there you go, guys. That is a look at the mighty Apache helicopter for Team Yankee. You can build either the regular one or the longbow version, which I didn't see any special rules or separate card for longbow. Maybe it's in the book. I'm not sure, but it sure looks cool. So there you go. If you enjoyed stuff like this, would like to see more Team Yankee coverage, please do give us a like and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments below. Also check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small and see what we're up to there. As always, though, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.